25 as in their first game against the Imus Agimat. Welcome to the second game of your Saturday triple header. Parañaque versus South Cotabato. This is Javi Palanya alongside Coach Mike Perez and Ms. Gianna Lianes. The open tip goes to South Cotabato, and right away, not even 20 seconds into this game, South Cotabato.
Na talent alone cannot win championships. Mahalaga daw alalahanin yun bilang composed of star players from different teams ang lineup nitong South Cotabato. And
Triangle system that Coach Mike Sagigit likes to run.
Well, first and foremost, I guess there's two reasons why they got Marquis. One, they need a guy on the post because post up, may presence siya, nakakapasa yan si Marquis. Second is experience, but you got a bonus. He can shoot from the outside. We saw it earlier. We saw it in the previous game. Marquis can knock it down from 3 if needed.
Their first games, Coach, what does each team have over each other that you think gagamitin nila sa laro na to?
I think it's just the power of the roster and you know, the amount of resources that they have that could act. And so it really just a matter of time. Chemistry is going to play a lot of factor here, but as the game goes, eventually makukuha rin nila yan.
John Wilson, difficult shot inside, and he was actually asking for a foul. Just did not get it. Tuba. Razon picks up his dribble. Shot clock winding down. Manalang out to Marquis. One on the shot clock. Marquis, second three-point shot of the game.
Didn't I say you got a bonus with Marquis?
No. Patriots up by 3. Castro, catch it, shoot. Nothing but bottom right there for Paulo Castro.
Paulo Castro, a scoring machine.
Ito din sila eh.
Talaga?
You know, we're gonna have to check
All
that.
right, we're gonna check that later.
Keith Pido, though, getting the better of that matchup that time, and he extends this Patriots lead to 7. Nico Elorde, the Patriots are up by 6. End of the first quarter score brought to you by GameX. Kenneth Duremdes. Opening possession here for Parañaque. Marquis to the corner. Razon all alone. Splashes that three-pointer.
Yan ang mahirap if they put that double side once that ball gets swung.
John Wilson nagbabalik sa laro na to para kay Coach Elvis Tolentino. Forces that one up. No foul called, but still 2 points nonetheless for John Wilson.
Yung report ni Diana about Marquis actually coming in and telling them na, oh, magbanding tayo. And I think I saw that reel. I see Mark Cruz right there hitting that 3. I saw that reel.
The Ant-Man losing it to Philip Manalang. Razon gets the bounce pass. What a setup right there coming from Philip Manalang.
Yun ang difference na kumakat.
He's just proven to be a talented scorer despite that height and back-to-back hits right there for the former Perpetual Help Altas. There's that South Cotabato has. It's like they're daring them to shoot.
Right. Talagang, you know, itira mo sa labas, diyan mo kami talunin. But JP Sarao, speaking of tira from the labas, you don't leave him out there. He's really good from the know what's expected of you.
24 to 15. 4 minutes and change remaining here in the first half. Castro, that's a spot that he loves.
Yan yung mga
Stem for years already. Very smart in picking his spots in that triangle. Jammer Hamito gets it on the hook shot.
medyo kontra-tempo yung spin niya versus sa right-hand defense.
Attorney Tessa Constantino of Malugon, Sarangani Province. Happy viewing to everybody as well watching on Facebook, YouTube, MPTV channel 98, and satellite channel 53, as well as on the Pilipinas Live app. Philip Manalang getting his second basket of the game. From the outside, the three-pointers haven't been falling down here for South Cotabato, but thankfully Valacuña gets the score there inside.
That's pretty low, if you ask me.
They were 16 out of 39 from beyond the arc, coach. Valacuña answering the call right there, knocking it down from the outside. Back-to-back hits for the former UE Red Warrior. Trying to lose Enzo Hoson. Marquis sets the screen. Jello sets up Mark. Yi gets it to go. Double-double already. But South Cotabato with a chance to go 2 for 1. They go quick here. Valacuña from the outside.
You wouldn't want Valacuña trailing a play. You know,
Nila, they're up 33 to 25. The end of first half score is brought to you by GameX. Castro from the elbow. At rims out. A tip in. Falls through para kay John Aduba.
Sometimes it's really just effort that
After a botched opportunity there for South Cotabato, Manalang dumps it down low. Razon, a few feet away from the three-point line. That's no problem for Jello Razon.
and no problem for the Parañaque Patriots. Goes deeper. And you're just leaving shooters outside. Oh, what a cut.
Give and go play right there for Parañaque.
That could have been an opportunity to score again. And so, ano ba ang babantayan mo? Yung shot from the outside or yung penetrations? John Wilson finally getting one from outside.
That's a much-needed basket, and his first three-point shot of the game, coach, was how well South Cotabato was able to respond to the demands on defense of Coach Elvis Tolentino. But in this game, we're not seeing that.
Yep.
On the arm, no whistle was blown on the baseline.
John's gonna pull up here.
Wilson, the crossover, gets it to the lane. The drop pass, Jammer Hamito for two.
Ayan ang experience. Alam niya, nahirapan siya pumuntos. May
Itbito, Lian Martel, and Paulo Castro. Sarao looking to back down Jammer Hamito. Instead, he goes for the jumper. He squishes that one through.
I'm not a huge fan of everyone else just standing around once.
Meaning that jumper.
And malaking bagay doon yung inside reverse pivot na ginawa ni JP Sarao. Good cut in there. Pajarito getting that basket.
Itbito almost splitting, regains control. Castro into the lane.
Wow.
2 points on the right side for Paulo Castro.
That's the power of a 1-2 stride if you're a guard. Staying in control right through traffic.
6 puntos na sa laro na to. He could go for 8, and he definitely will. Fortunate 4-0 blast by Paulo Castro. The lead back up to 14.
And
Oson goes to Felix Aprecu. Enzo gets it back. Oson continues to struggle, but Pajarito going on a run here for South Cotabato.
and
I was telling him after that game, they actually had the game after that. I was telling him, no, will you go for 52, 55? Well, I did not expect something to happen, but apparently 53-40 is the count. The end of third quarter score brought to you by GameX. Left, Cruz could not get that one to go. Wilson taps it to a teammate. Cruz, second try, he will not miss 2 straight.
well, the more attempts, the more chances of getting those shots in.
Giving a lot of fast break opportunities to Parañaque, especially off misses. Give and go here, Pajarito to Tolentino for 2.
There you go. That's a better action right there. Little pistol movement.
And on the Filipinas Live app, this is Javi Balanya on the call alongside Coach Mike Perez.
Oh, wow.
Jello Razon snaking his way past the defense, a little in and out, rising for the jumper, and then knocking it down. Nothing but bottom.
Of Parañaque, and that might be something that South Cotabato could use to their advantage.
Sorella from the elbow.
There you go. He's always had that perimeter range in him.
Manalang going all the way, nobody stopping the basketball again, and Mark Yee, offensive rebound and put back. We've seen that a million are not tired of it.
Parang ang sarap kakausap nito si Marky na marami mo gusto itanong sa kanya eh, no?
Sorella, back-to-back hits. That time it was a 3-point shot.
And I am not surprised with Nicole making.
Razon, down to Marquis. He has the advantage over Enzo Hoso and decides not to use it because Jello Razon will be raining it down from the outside.
Let's run that.
Mito hands it off to Cruz. Mark from the outside, in and out. Jammer, offensive rebound, basket and one.
Now this is back to a 9-point game.
Purpose. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Gianna. Holistically composed. I love that coming from Coach Mike Sagigit as Paulo Castro continues to rain down shots here. Ang ating operations chief na si Emer Oreta as Castro knocks down the jumper. We'll get to that right after the break. A timeout taken here by Coach Elvis Tolentino. Only good for 4 points against Manila in over 17 minutes of play. And after the timeout, that's a much-needed basket for South Cotabato. Sorella onto Tolentino. Cruz, catch, set, fire, splash!
2-possession game, down 6. will pretty much end this.
Off to the corner. Castro creates separation.
Oh.
Paulo Castro draining it from the baseline as we enter the final 2 minutes, brought to you by GameX. Crowd inside the Coliseum, the oohs and the ahs. Hoson inside, 2 points for South Cotabato. South Cotabato down by 7. Shot clock winding down. Wilson from the right corner. Much a needed basket. That's a big one for the Warriors.
And that right corner's been pretty fresh.
Manalang with 6 on the 24. Philip looks up, goes out. Razon has to take this. Razon from way downtown.
God, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Chelo Razon has bailed them out so many times in this game with those difficult shots. Wilson misses, and that could be it. Abregu blocked. Razon has it. Jello will get the 2 points to put the final nail on the coffin. Oh my goodness, Jello Razon, what a way to close out this game for Parañaque.
Just when you think, if you're Cotabato, that you played really good defense, up comes that huge Hail Mary from Jello Razon. Wow.
You had a different pick for player of the game as we bring you the final score, brought to you by GameX.
Yeah, and as much as we saw the